Hello, hello. Welcome back for another amazing show. I'm so excited to be here. Dave always makes me laugh as soon as we come on. So I come on with this big smile on my face because, the whole staff at Moonstruck TV and A1 Psychic Radio, they're just absolutely amazing. And I'm so blessed and honored that I'm here with all of them. So we're going to do an awesome show today, but I actually drew cards today for the collective, anybody watching, and then we'll just dive into readings and stuff. So the first card that I picked was the Eight of Swords, right? So if I go by the collective, it kind of feels like everyone is tied up. Things are tied up in knots. Things feel like they're suffocating us. Some people feel like they can't move. This is a lot of even my clients who are coming forward lately. They just don't know which way to turn. Things are crumbling. Their family stuff is crumbling. Sometimes they just need to chat things out to be able to understand why things are happening the way that they are. So this is happening quite a lot with a lot of people. The next card that I drew was the Lovers, right? We've got duality. We've got, partnership, kinship. All of these things represent the things that we want and need in our life. This for the collective for me is like we need to stand hand in hand. We can't allow things to separate us anymore. We have to stand as the 99% and show every single person what it is we want, right? So by allowing us to take that stand to say, you know what, we're willing to stand and unite together, everything will be better. And if you guys can see, like all of this up here is nice and yellow, right? So that's the golden rays coming down. And that's all of us. Source is giving us that opportunity to stand in that basking glory of the sunshine. So, and don't ever feel like you're alone either, right? This shows us we are not alone. And then the other card that I drew was the Ace of Swords. Okay, so I actually drew the two swords here. So in this, it's kind of like we need to watch our thought process so it doesn't get us into trouble and tie us all up. But then we're also going to step out of that and bring in the new thought process to be able to allow us to step forward, right? So it's releasing the other things that don't serve us and stepping fully into this new direction, new pathway. Every single one of us can start this now. We don't have to wait anymore, right? As the planet ascends, so do we. So things that used to take a couple of years, it's like becoming instantaneous. I have clients who will show up and it's like one session and they're like, yeah, I'm good. And that's what it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be, come, let's heal and move out, right? Get the baggage off, time to move forward. This stuff as a collective is really powerful because this is all about us. We can have all of this, right? We don't have to sit tied up in knots. We can form new thoughts and programs for ourselves that allow us to step in. So I'm excited to see where you guys all take those cards. So we we have our first guest, Karika. Hello, my darling. How are you?
Fine. How are you?
I'm great. I hope I didn't say your name wrong.
Erica.
Okay, thanks. So we're just going to do a reading site, and you can ask anything you'd like, or I can give you a message. It's totally up to you.
Just a general reading.
Okay. The first thing I actually picked up, just with the tone of your voice, actually, it feels like you're a little bit stuck in the throat. Certain people are creating a little bit of distress there, where it's like, I don't know how to respond back to certain people. I see one lady in particular. It feels like she's either the same height as you or just slightly taller. I don't think you guys would sit there and judge height, but I feel like she says certain things to you and it feels like it gets to you a little bit. And you're kind of allowing her to bring in her issues, her traumas, her malarkey is what they're saying. And I feel like for you, it's stepping past that to move forward. I also see a job promotion coming or a raise up in a company. So if you're not working in a company, I feel like there is something coming, an offer to do so. And I feel like there is a second level up. Are you currently in a relationship? Your guides are like really quick on the ball. They've got so much to tell you.
Yes, I am in a relationship.
Yeah, I feel like there's a little bit of separation there, and it feels like you guys you're bringing things back together with communication. They're saying you need to spend a little bit more time in that communication department because as things shift and change job-wise, that relationship is going to shift and change as well because it feels like the job is going to separate and then bring you guys back together. So if you keep a strong line of communication, make it deeper, they're saying, that will strengthen everything, and then there won't be so much separation and back. Do you feel like sometimes he doesn't listen to you when you speak? I've got guys sitting in my right ear here just blaring stuff because there's like, he doesn't listen.
Yeah, he doesn't never listen.
Yeah, so they're saying once he clears that gunk out of his ears, he'll be able to hear you just fine. And that will solidify. You'll see, you'll see where that changes with this job stuff that comes in and transitions, because I feel like you're going to need him to listen to you more on a different level. And that hearing stuff that he's going through will automatically heal itself so he can hear you. But I think reinforcing to him, look, I need you to actually listen to what I'm saying, not just process what's coming out of my mouth. Because it feels like he brings it in and out so quickly, like he didn't process anything. So I feel like that's a step for you guys to work on. I do feel like there's a form of communication that's stuck in your throat. It's like you don't want to hurt somebody, but you want to be direct. It feels like sometimes you're almost too direct sometimes, getting my point across, listen to me, like here it is. Like it feels like it's
that sounds like me.
Yeah. Yeah. So they're just showing like it's okay to be like that, but not most people will not handle the directness so well. So they're just saying like observe the person before you like come fully out, because we can reserve a little bit, but still bring in the excitement. They're actually, do you work with a lady who's like kind of short, like shorter than you, like maybe like 2 inches shorter than you? Like she feels very short and petite. And I feel like she gets offended very easily. So I feel like you and her are not really on the same way. Go ahead.
Yeah, no, my mom's, you're probably talking about my mom, because we're not on the same page right now. We're not seeing eye to eye right now.
Yeah, I feel like there's somebody else with that too. I'm picking that up from mom as well, but I feel like there is somebody else too. Yeah, it's okay that they don't see eye to eye. Don't let that affect you, they're saying, because eventually she will come around. Especially your mom. This other lady, I feel like she's just going to keep distancing yourself from you, because I feel like she doesn't understand you fully. It feels like she doesn't understand like the sarcasm or the directness and that kind of stuff. And I feel like sometimes it plays a little bit heavy on yourself. I feel a lot of stuff going on in your guts a little bit, like your higher stomach and like into your liver, the beginning of your intestines. It feels like you hold a lot of energy in there and it feels really hard. It feels like digesting food is a little bit tough as well. So they're just saying, allow the flow of energy to come and go. And those people who don't resonate with you, it's okay to let them leave your life. They don't need to be there. So don't take it personally. Your husband, on the other hand, like, make him listen. Yeah. Do you also have an older son?
I'm sorry, say it again.
Do you have a son?
No, a daughter, actually.
Mm. There's a male standing around you. He's saying son. So did you miscarry? Because he's a shapeshifter. So if you had lost him before he was like conceived, or just after he was conceived, like miscarriage or anything of that, he's standing right behind you as a shapeshifter, which means he can switch his height. He can switch his shape of his body. He can go from male to female. He's definitely a male, but he's saying, I'm your son.
I had a miscarriage, but it wasn't, I didn't know what the gender was because it was early. I was like 7 weeks.
Yeah, so he's stepping forward just to let you know that he is there. He's guiding you and supporting you. A lot of the times I feel he touches your shoulder a little bit. So sometimes if you feel that touch and you look behind you, that's actually him. He's touching your shoulder just to let you know that he's there, and that he's with you always.
Okay, so it must have been the boy then.
Yeah, definitely a boy. He's like, because he can shift his height, he's coming at me really tall, like he's taller than you. But then he's showing me like he can zip his height down to like a 5-year-old. So like he's very good at shape-shifting. He's showing me like he can go from a human to a panther. I wouldn't be surprised. He's confirming your spirit animal is a panther and it's him. So when you need that ferociousness or that stealth-like stuff, that's him coming in to assist you.
Okay. The job, what you were saying about the job and my boyfriend situation. So is it that my job is going to affect our relationship and our communication?
Yeah, I feel like it is. I feel like you've got to take that step up in order for him to start listening to you more, because the job is going to shift kind of like your home dynamic and your relationship dynamic for the better. but that step needs to change first, because I feel like he just doesn't listen to you in the way that you want him to. So when you change the jobs, it's almost like it's going to bring this energy in to switch your relationship with him. And then I feel like it fits better together. You guys communicate better, because I feel like you're going to need him to be that shoulder, to that ear to listen, that shoulder to rest your head on. Whereas I feel like he's not really doing that right now.
Yeah, no, he's not around right now. He's actually incarcerated. So yeah, he's not around right now. But hopefully he comes around. But he definitely doesn't listen, and I've been trying to get him to listen.
Yeah, I was gonna say marriage, but that will be your choice.
Marriage, as far as in, because we're not married.
No, I know. I see marriage. Not yet, but I see marriage.
Oh, okay. Well, he has said that he wanted to marry me. So
yeah, I feel like things need to shift though first. Once all that stuff starts to shift, then you'll start to see where that comes in. But I think you need to see the shift too. There's part of you that's going through the motions, and he's not here, this and that. Until he's there, it doesn't change anything that you're going through, right? Because as soon as I tap into that in your internal body, it's like chaos, right? You're out of balance, you're out of alignment internally. I'm going to do a chakra balance to get you balanced out, and I'm going to get some stuff out of your guts. But it's like he's creating a little bit of this turmoil that you feel, right? Acid reflux coming up, can't digest certain things. Some of that energy is his, other stuff is other people between the job and home. But it's about understanding and tapping into it and seeing where this aligns and where it doesn't. But I feel like when you switch jobs, which I think is coming within the next 3 to 4 months, once that job switches, he's going to start to listen to you differently.
Okay. I really like the reading. Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
I feel like I got some answers. I feel like I got some answers.
That's wonderful. Thank you so much. I appreciate the confirmation back.
You're welcome. No problem. So do I just hang up?
Say again?
I said, so do I just hang up, or how does it work?
Yeah, unless you have something else you want to ask.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. Have a great rest of your evening, love.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. That was so awesome. So much fun. Yeah, totally love when people confirm like what I'm saying. I have predicted a lot of stuff that's gone on for the past year and a half. So, when people give me the confirmation back that it's, in alignment and they got the answers they need, it truly is like so humbling to be able to step into this work and be able to share what's coming through for whoever needs it. Especially the collective as well right now, right? So a lot of people ask me about certain things going on, and I'll give them the answer, and then they'll message me like a couple weeks later and confirm everything that I said. And I don't keep track because for me, it's all channeled. So it's humbling. I can't even. I'm so blessed to do this work. It's amazing. It's fun. I actually just finished the manifestation launch too, and people are manifesting out of nowhere, like such amazing thing. Cars, money. So now is the time to amplify everything in our life. Whatever you want, need, and desire, now is your time to, shine that light for yourself and say, I want this in my life, right? Because you can have anything. Readings are just part of it. I actually just started a draw on my page today. So if anybody's interested in wanting to win a free half-an-hour session with me, www.sheri, well, actually go to my page, Mind, Body, Soul Aligned, Sheri Collins on Facebook. Sign up in that post that share, and come over and see if you can win that free reading. I do them almost every Friday. So, now is not just your only opportunity. I love to share my gifts, and I love to help people. So, if you want that chance to win, head over there and click on the post and share it out and add your name to the group. We would love to have you. Yeah. So I want to just touch back, just when we're waiting for the next caller there. So I just want to touch back into these cards. So for anybody who reads tarot or reads oracle cards, this is just a direction point, right? Because with these cards, you still choose. You make every choice of free will of what direction you want to go in. So if you're tired of being tied up and being suffocated with your thoughts, can't get out of those processes, sit down and do a session with somebody. It doesn't have to be me, but I would love to have you, right? If you can't get out of those thoughts that keep sabotaging you, let's jump in and do a session. Let's release that, right? We have Candy from Memphis. Hello, Candy. How are you?
Hey, I'm doing all right.
That's awesome. So we can do readings tonight. We can do Akashic. It's totally your choice. I'm game for whatever you are, and you can ask whatever questions you like.
I really didn't have any questions to ask. I just thought that you was just going to give me a reading.
Absolutely. Yeah, I can definitely tap in. So the first thing I'm checking out is just your internal body. There seems to be a little bit of unease going on within your lower middle section. I feel like this is related to a female figure. I also feel like you have many spirits standing beside you, like trying to help you and guide you through right now. It feels like you're in like a little bit of a roller coaster, a little bit of a battle. Some of it feels like it's inside of yourself. The other part of it feels like it's somebody else. It feels like a female figure, not a daughter. Is your mother still here?
No, ma'am.
No. Who's the female figure who's close to you, like aunt or sister, somebody close to you, but it's like they're pulling away. It feels like they're pulling themselves away from you. For you, it feels uneasy because it's like you're kind of wondering like what went wrong, what happened. But this unease in your gut feels like it's kind of, I don't want to say crippling you, but it feels like it's a nuisance almost in your gut.
It's probably my sister.
Yeah, I'm also. Yeah, your guides are just chatting up a storm, so I'm trying to like filter in about 10 different people at the same time. So this is all the stuff that's coming forward. There's a male figure that's in your life, but I feel like you want more from him because it doesn't feel like enough. Part of you feels like you don't deserve more or don't deserve what's there. So it's bringing that bond back together. Your mother is around you all the time. I sense her. But there's still this female figure. It's like she's creating this void, whether it's best friend, sister, it's still a female figure. But it feels like she's pushing away. And it feels like you want that connection back together, and it's upsetting your stomach that they're pulling away from you. That's the biggest thing going on right now.
Yeah, that's more my sister.
Yeah. Are you currently working as well?
No.
No, I do feel like there's a job opportunity coming. I was going to say promotion or raise very quickly after you get the job, but I feel like before the end of the year, there's going to be something presented to you as in a job outside of the home. And then I feel like they might let you work from home. I don't feel like it's strenuous. It's not hard, but I feel like you're really good at it. Are you good with numbers?
Somewhat.
Yeah, I feel like someone's going to approach you about numbers, something about keeping a tally, keeping numbers for them. And I feel like it's going to come so natural to you, like you've done it all your life, but you haven't. Like, do you know what I mean? Like it's something you're going to step into and just be like, oh, I remember how to do this from out of nowhere, right? And I feel like you're also going to have a little bit of an awakening. So I feel like you're going to go through a period of about, I want to say 7 to 10 days where your body feels off balance. This is your awakening process. So they're showing me it very clearly. They're showing me 10 days where you feel like you need to rest a lot. That's your awakening process. I feel like you're awakening to the collective consciousness. It's helping you to awaken. So some of the stuff you're going to start to tap into, it's like you don't know where the information came from, but it's going to be all yours. I also feel like you spend almost too much time in your head thinking. And they're saying you need to get that on journal paper, and then you need to burn those books at the end. You've got too much stuff clouding up your brain there. And it's allowing the thoughts to go rampant and create cycles in your brain. And so it creates a tension headache right in the front of your left lobe here. So they're saying if you can journal that out, it will decrease the tension that's coming on in your brain. Do you get headaches a lot?
No, I don't get headaches at all.
It just feels like a tension headache. So maybe not something you need like Tylenol for, but it feels like tension in the front. Well, your mom's stepping forward now. So she's showing me stuff between her upper throat and down to her lower guts from passing. She's showing me that she had a lot of stress in her upper chest. She's also saying that her heart is full, that she's proud of you, that she loves you. Don't ever doubt that. I feel like there's a little bit of a waiver there. She says, I'm sorry I didn't give you a lot of attention or the attention that you needed. It almost feels like more towards childhood in a way. But she's saying, I'm sorry if you took that as the wrong way. I just felt you were stronger, she's saying. She's showing me also that you get the same kind of feeling she does in her body, where it's like this nervous energy that starts from about your belly button and runs all the way up. So she said she used to get that. She says you have it too.
Mm.
Because she's showing me as it starts to climb up from the lower, by the belly button there, once it gets into like the chest space, she said sometimes it feels funny in the heart space, kind of like something's up with the heart, but there's nothing there. It's just the way the energy travels within your body. She says it freaked her out for a long time. So do you worry about that chest space? Like when energy is moving in your body, does it feel like indigestion or like you got to hold your chest at times?
Yeah. I thought it was heartburn.
What's that?
I thought it was heartburn.
Yeah, it can come up as heartburn. That's what she's showing me. It's like this energy comes up and then it sticks in that one spot, and then you'll kind of like rub your chest, or it feels like heartburn, or like all that stuff is all interconnected. But she's saying she had the same thing. That energy would run up and then it would like get stuck in here, right? So she's saying that you have the same thing, and you just said the heartburn. Same, it's all related to the same stuff. So she is confirming for you. Do you have a daughter?
No, man.
Did you ever miscarry? There's a young girl standing beside her.
Young girl. No.
She's saying, she's pointing to you. She's saying, I'm here for you. So that's why I'm asking if you had a miscarriage, because she's standing beside your mom. Your mom is watching over her.
No. No kid.
Yeah, she's saying she's still pointing to you.
She's pointing to me.
She's pointing to you. Say that again.
You said she's pointing at me with a kid beside her?
The little girl that's beside your mom, standing behind me, is pointing at you. She's pointing at you, saying, I'm here for her. And I'm saying, I asked her, I said, is that your mom standing beside you? And she said, no. And she pointed at you.
Mm-mm.
So maybe you didn't know if you had a miscarriage or not, because I'm asking her if she was in a past life with you. She said no.
Oh, I don't sleep with men.
Yeah, that's okay. She's still saying, I'm here for you. So if you ever need support and guidance, she's here for you. She's saying, I have a lot of knowledge that she's going to give to you when you're ready.
Mm. I don't know what the girl is.
I see a shift coming for you as well. They're saying between 2 to 3 months. And this has to do with your awakening as well. They're showing me a shift in like what you think you know is true. So it's like a shift in consciousness again, but I feel like you're going to start stepping into other things that you never thought you'd do, whether it's healing work, or I actually almost see like access bars for you. And I feel like it was going to open a lot of doors for you that you never thought could be opened, because it's going to help you purge out a lot of things that you don't even know that has been, in your life. And I feel like that's going to show you a direction for you. I feel like it's going to open up a door of opportunity to a lot of different stuff for you. And it's going to come fast. But I also see this job opportunity. Something is coming with a job opportunity for you. So it's up to you if you want it or not. It's totally a choice of yours.
So is there anything else you would like to tell me?
Yeah, your guides are just saying be patient. Be patient, be understanding, be compassionate. They're saying don't be dismissive. Don't dismiss things just because it doesn't line up with what you see now. There's lots of stuff coming in for you in the next 2 to 3 months. You're going to see a lot of shifts coming in for you. Just maybe you'll just come back to this video and go, oh, that was right. That was right. They're just showing me like there's so much stuff coming for you. I don't think you know what's coming. I don't feel like you even have any idea the magnitude of stuff that's going to come in for you. And I feel like you're going to step right in and be like, this is what I've been waiting for my whole life. It's going to feel like Christmas.
I don't know what to say.
Do you have any questions for me?
Is there any other Pacific spirit around me?
Yeah, you have about 9 people.
Huh?
You have 9. There's 9 people behind you, 4 of which are guides. I see an older gentleman. I see your mom. I see this old girl. And then I see another gentleman as well. So you have 2 gentlemen behind you. One is younger, one is older. One is a grandfather. The other feels like a friend who passed away. So all those people are standing behind you. I mean, I can call in more too. Like there's just, you have a lot of spirit behind you. They're all watching over you. They all want, what's that?
You said a friend?
Yeah, there's a friend standing there, a male friend. He's kind of tall. He's about 6'1". He's got brown, short, curly hair, really, really tight curls. They're showing me really broad shoulders. He liked to wear like a little bit loose fitting pants. I'm getting his name starts with a C. But I have to let you go or else they're going to cut this off on us. Thank you so much for today. I appreciate you. Please keep me posted on how this goes and what transpires for you. I'm excited to kind of know and see how you make out. Thank you so much for allowing me to read for you tonight.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Thank you again to all of the staff, and thank you guys for joining us today. I'm so grateful to have you guys in my life. Thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of your week. I love you so much. Take care. Bye.